Hello.
Hello.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Good, good. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So do you want to have a debate on the breastfeeding verse?
Oh, you want to talk about breastfeeding? Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you can give me a time to speak,
Sure,
that'll be
no
good.
problem. I'm listening, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay, firstly, you know the hadith that you started off the discussion with, which was about goat eating the verse, that's actually weak. And I'll
It's
read
weak.
the taqreed of it. Yeah, it's weak. If you look, Muhammad ibn Ishaq is narrating with the word an, which makes it weak. You can find the scholars grading it in Sheikh Shu'aib Arnout.
Okay.
He's classed as weak in the classification of Muslim Ahmad. So this narration about goat eating, that part is weak. But even let's say if it was reliable, right? I think Darul Salam they put it as Hassan. Even if it is reliable, it doesn't take away from the ijma of the Sahaba, the consensus of the Sahaba that the Quran is preserved. So that's one thing. If you want to talk about the breastfeeding,
what is the verse? Okay, my friend, what is the verse of a breastfeeder for adult in the Quran then?
like I say, it's weak.
No,
It's a weak hadith.
So if there is verses given to Muhammad about breastfeeding for adult or not?
Not for adult.
No. Okay. So
no, there's nothing concrete to suggest that there was a verses about
so
breastfeeding.
to understand what you are saying, you know, we are listening. You are saying it is weak, even though the website says it's good.
Yeah, the scholars have differed upon it, so it's not reliable.
So who is the scholar who can decide what is good, what is bad in Islam? Like, it's up to you?
No, I've told you this is muhaddith. These are muhaddith, and they have said that this is differed upon. So when something's differed upon, you can't say this is definitely the case. So then you have to back off from that narration, and you can't
But you see,
rely on.
But there is tons of hadith in front of us. All of them, they are very sahih, and they are speaking about a breastfeed for adult. And even Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, she used to order her sisters and her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult before they can see her. Correct?
Which hadith is that?
Okay, if we go right now and we check out, let us see.
You can give the reference because I can't see your screen.
No problem, I will show it to you. Let me give it to you. And as long as you speak Arabic, that's wonderful. And I find it very funny that Muslims, you just say that the scholars differ in what is weak and what is strong, which means Islam is very flexible. When you see something you don't like, you can call it weak anytime you want, right? So
no, if you want to respond to that.
No, you just did. You just said that. Let us see. Let us see. Hold on. Okay, you can go ahead. Respond. Go ahead.
Okay, so we have mutton criticism, we have isnad criticism. So when it comes to the narrations, we investigate the narrators, and if the narrators narrating something in an ambiguous way, then we can't. That report might become weak. Also, the text itself, we have to align it with the Quran. If it goes against the Quran or any principle from the Quran, then it gets rejected. So the scholars of Hadith, they investigate, they write this in their commentaries.
But how come the scholar of the hadith in you know, they said Hassan there? They are scholars or they are potatoes?
Yeah, the scholars, they are scholars. It's just that the general meaning within the hadith is true. Like, for example, the case of Salim, that's a Sahih hadith. You know, the Salim.
Okay, tell me about Salim. What happened? Did your prophet order the women to give her breast to adult?
Okay, I'll explain that to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So I've done a video on this on my channel anyway.
Okay, no
but
problem.
I'll explain it to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So the case of Salim, it wasn't sexual. You know, a lot of times you're trying to make it sexual, right? So it was actually anti-sexual because the husband felt like
just hold on. You said it is anti-sexual, correct?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
It is sexual.
It's anti-sexual, meaning that it's not sexual.
No, it is sexual. No. When you say it's anti-sexual, it's meant to solve a sexual problem, correct?
No, I'm saying it's against. It's not.
Okay.
It's not sexual thing. It's
okay.
Not something that was like
the woman she have a slave in her house, and now he is adult, and the husband is jealous, correct? And now your prophet, he order her, and she is growing woman, old woman, and he is a growing man. He have a beard, and now he is ordering your Muslim sister to give her breast to this man. What that will do?
What's that?
Why your prophet ordering this woman, Sahla bint Suhail, and you said this hadith is accurate, correct?
So so it wasn't direct. Firstly, let me quickly run through the hadith. The hadith is because he has this grown man was coming in the house, and her husband, they wanna like he had like a disgust feeling because he's not like the son, he's not a blood relative son. So due to this reason, the wife herself went to the Prophet about this, and then the Prophet said about suckling. So this suckling wasn't direct. This suckling was not direct because it's haram to have physical contact with a woman. So this suckling was, if you look in Tabaqat of Ibn Sa'd, it's mentioned that she used to pour this in a utensil. It might sound strange.
You speak Arabic, right? You speak Arabic.
A little bit. I've just learned.
Well, the word رضاع من رضع رض الشيء أي مصه. So you have to suck it in the nipples. It can't. رضاع is not a drinking. رضاع is not a drinking. So the Prophet says that رضاع أرضعي. He did not say give him milk. And the woman, she don't have milk. She's an old woman. She had milk. Why she?
Yeah, of course she did.
Well, how she have? Show me where it says that. And where you get this from that this is not suckling? It says suckling. So the hadith says suckling, and then you say to me it was not suckling. Does the hadith say suckle him?
Yeah, it says suckle, but I'm saying it's
okay. Since when suckle him is a drinking? Is suckling is a drinking?
Are you listening?
I'm listening. Because you okay. You give me a book of a tabaqat, no problem. Do you accept a tabaqat you as a reference to? If I show you from a tabaqat something, are you going to go crazy and say I don't accept it? Do you accept a tabaqat book?
The tabaqat Ibn Sa'd has various reports.
No. Do you accept it? Whatever I show you from there, you say I agree.
Now, are you listening? Some of them are reliable.
See, some are good, some are bad. So it's up to you to decide what's good. So you don't. Do you accept him as a scholar or not?
Again, the muhaddith, they decide.
See, now you see, you are not being, you are not being truthful. Either is accepted as a scholar for you or not. So now listen, let's go back to zero. Did your prophet says don't suckle him? Did your prophet says that?
Don't suckle him.
Yeah. Did he say give him your milk, or he said suckle?
He says suckle, like I mentioned to you already.
Okay, so you are adding things your prophet did not say. Shame on you. Secondly, did your prophet wife order her sisters to suckle men before they enter upon her?
Sisters?
Yes, sisters and nieces.
No, it's haram. It's on the case of Salim, the wife of the Prophet. They said is very specific to.
Are you saying that Aisha was Are you saying your Aisha is a bad woman when she did that?
No, she never did that.
She never did that. Okay, guys, isn't it him who said that this hadith is accurate? Here we go. This is the hadith. I will post it for you in the chat. You can click on it and you can open it. Everybody can read it. And this is the same hadith about Sahla bint Suhail, and it says there that Aisha, the mother of the believers, she used to order her sisters and her nieces to suckle adult men before they enter upon her.
Let me see. Let me have a look at the narration. Give me a second. What's the hadith? I'll just find it on the thingy. I can't go back on the screen for some reason. What's the hadith? What's the reference?
I just gave you the link. Let me give it to you in Skype. No problem. Hold on.
I'm aware that Aisha, she had different opinions. She believed that the
Aisha, she have wrong opinion, guys. Aisha, she have wrong opinion. Oh, okay. Aisha, she was a bad Muslim. Yeah. So
no, it doesn't make them bad.
You just said a second ago. You said Aisha, this is haram. You said this is haram. It's only for this women. And Aisha, she will never do such a thing. Yeah, it's haram. So Aisha now she is committing something haram.
Aisha. No, Aisha herself, she didn't say that this is a physical contact. It's haram to have physical contact. That's what I said.
So Aisha, she practiced that. Why Aisha, she practiced something not right?
I've just clicked on this hadith. There's no grading on it. It says Muwatta Imam Malik.
Doesn't matter, my friend. This is your problem.
If there's no grading,
this is your problem. This is your problem. Here we go. Anything you don't like, you want to have a grade. So when we show you the grading of the previous hadith, you said, even though it says Hasan, you said it's not accepted for you, right? So
I'll give you a reference.
No, you did not give me any reference, my friend, because this person, he have no right to say something not true. Because the hadith says, this is, nobody oppose it. And if somebody came 1,000 years after to say, I am against it, well, here we go, you are against it too. And later somebody will say you are a scholar and you are against it. But did Aisha herself practice it?
Again, this narration firstly doesn't have any grading on it. Number one,
my friend.
So
why are you Muslims? So are you saying, okay? Are you saying to me that you Muslims, you promote lies? If it's not true, it's not going to be there. Don't you agree with me? Why you Muslims? Why you Muslims promote?
Let me explain. We have narrations. Narrations. They're historical reports. So when it comes to hadith, they're like pieces of a puzzle. Some of them, it's like historical reports can be true, can be wrong. That's why we have mawdu. We have different categories, right? We have weak and strong hadith. So we have to investigate each hadith. When it comes to the Quran, we accept all of it. When it comes to hadith, we have to investigate it. So that's one of the major errors you make.
But those who investigated the one which it says it is good, how come their investigation is wrong?
The investigation is wrong because I told you the word an is used.
Every hadith the word an used.
Yeah, the scholars have mentioned. He says this narration.
My friend, every hadith it says an. Even the Quran is an. So this is the most funny argument because an it's mean narrated from. So in order to arrive to us, it have to become from. So you are saying to me because it says from, you don't accept it, but that means you don't accept the Quran too.
No, hold on. Let me respond to that. This narrator was actually known as for doing tadlis, so that's the reason. The practice of missing a link. So he was known for this. Muhammad ibn Ishaq, you can check this out, and that's the reason he was graded as weak. Mufti Taqi Usmani, I believe, he also mentioned this.
Okay, is Muwatta Malik is a good book for you?
Any hadith book, they have weak hadith, some strong and some fabricated. So besides Bukhari and Muslim, they have certain areas. Few hadith are categorized as weak, but generally.
Okay, you know what? So okay. So now we agree that your prophet he ordered women to give a breastfeeding for adult. You agree with that, all right?
No, not generally. Not all Muslims.
Okay, where it says not all Muslims, where it says that. Did your prophet say this is only for you?
Okay, I can show you the wives of the prophet. They're saying, Salama, the wife of the Messenger of Allah, used to say, all the wives of the Messenger of Allah rejected the idea that one can kuntum.
Give me the hadith.
Sahih Muslim number 1454.
No, I want you to give me the link because later I don't want you to say I did not give you this link. I know the hadith you are talking about, and I'm thank you for giving it to me because now you get yourself busted. Give me the link.
You got busted, bro.
Yeah, you will see.
What?
You will see.
Huh?
It's a hadith you chose, not me. Correct? It's a hadith you chosen, not me. And it's a number you gave me, not me. And it's a link you will give to me, not me. So how you can run from this now? So this is a hadith you agree with, correct? Okay, give me the link.
Let me just find it on sunnah.com.
In a second, you will wish you never mentioned it to me.
Don't worry.
Let us see. I will post it for everybody too, so they can see it.
Okay, so let me send it. Have you got sunnah.com open?
Yeah, just give me the link, my friend. Open it in front of you.
I'm using two devices, so I have to send it to the device.
You said Sahih Muslim?
Yes, Sahih Muslim 1454.
1454, correct? Okay. I will give you the link as long as you have difficulty to find it. So I will give you the link and you confirm that this is the hadith you want, correct? You confirm to me that this is the hadith. Okay, I will give it to you. Here we go. As long as you have difficulty to send it to me, please confirm that this is the hadith you are talking about.
Yeah, this is the hadith.
All right, that's wonderful. Does it say any grade there?
It's in Sahih Muslim.
Okay, but does it show grade?
Did you not hear what I said before?
I know, but does it show grade?
I don't think you're listening.
It doesn't show grade, but you accept it without a grade, correct?
I said to you, Bukhari, Muslim, generally they are accepted.
Okay,
like all of the hadith,
that's wonderful. Okay, that's wonderful then. Okay, can you read for me the hadith you gave us, please, if you don't mind?
Huh?
Can you read the hadith for us?
Yeah, it says, Salama, the wife of Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, used to say to all of the wives of Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, disclaim the idea that one with this type of fosterage, having been suckled after the proper period, should come to them, and say to Aisha, by Allah, we do not find this but a sort of a concession given by Allah's Messenger only for Salim. So they hear that only. And no one was going to be allowed to enter our houses with this type of fosterage. And we do not subscribe.
Okay, hold on. She was saying that to Aisha. Why she is saying that to Aisha? Because Aisha, she was doing it.
No. How does it make...
The other hadith, okay, we just showed you the hadith. Aisha, she is ordering the women, her sisters and her nieces, to do breastfeeding, and now the women, they are disagreeing with her. And you are the one who said to me that they are disagreeing with Aisha, and they are saying to Aisha, this is something we did not find except it was a license only for this woman, correct? So why they are saying that to Aisha? Because Aisha, she is doing it.
Okay, give me 2 minutes, I'll explain.
Okay.
So this hadith is clearly telling you it's only for Salim. Aisha anha, she had a different opinion where this was extended to other people.
Okay, what was the opinion of Aisha?
Let me finish.
Yeah.
So it's extended to other people. However, it's still not direct contact. That's what I'm trying to make the point, that it's haram. If it was a direct contact, it'll go against the Quran. Then it'll be rejected.
Where it's against the Quran? How it's against the Quran?
Because the Quran mentions about lowering your gaze. It talks about who are your mahram and who are your, not your mahram.
And the Quran mentioned too, you can do mut'ah.
And the Quran doesn't mention mut'ah, but that's a separate topic.
No, I'm just showing you that the Quran have a lot of crazy stuff. So chapter 4, 24, chapter 4, verse 24, it says you can do mut'ah. So what is the point of covering your chest and then you order them to go have sex around for 3 days, 3 nights?
I've actually went through your video about mut'ah and I've actually deconstructed it. It's on my channel as well.
Here we go. So everything in your channel, but you can do it now. Why it's in your channel? What do do it now? So,
I've already done the best.
No, my friend, you cannot. Here we go. Did your prophet allow the mut'ah? Yes or no?
Mut'ah is haram. It was allowed in a specific state, but that's a separate topic.
It's a separate topic, but it's connected. It's sexual. So, what kind of a prophet? Okay, what kind of a prophet he allowed it? Now, let's go back. Let us go back. We will go back to the mut'ah. Hold on. We'll go back to the mut'ah later. Now, let us see. Did Aisha, according to the hadith, the one you don't accept, order her sisters and her nieces to do breastfeeding for adults? Yes or no?
Like I said, I haven't seen this grading. Even if she did, okay. But like I told you, it's not direct contact.
Okay, where it says it's not direct contact? Can you show us?
I told you Debat ibn Sa'ad.
No, this is a guy giving his opinion. He was not there. He doesn't exist from the time of Muhammad. This is a person who was born 100 and hundreds of years after making a book. I'm asking you, does it say anywhere in the books of hadith that there's no direct contact?
Listen, the Muhaddith Ibn Hajar, he actually concluded this. He said
my friend, but he is not. Was he there, the person who concluded that?
Give me a second. No, he analyzed the reports and he wasn't there, obviously.
Okay.
Ibn Hajar.
So I can give my opinion now. Who care? Even if I'm a scholar, but there's nowhere the Prophet of Islam says arda'i. Arda'i means to suckle him, and you agree with that, correct?
Like I said to you, if this report is saying what you're saying,
my friend,
we reject it.
The word in Arabic, does it say arda'i? Suckle him?
It says, yeah, it does.
Okay. Are you saying your prophet, he don't know Arabic? He's using the wrong word. He said suckle him, but he don't mean suckle?
The audience understood what he meant. And the narration, let me quickly.
My friend,
let me quickly mention the actual narration.
Arda'a means suckle, and you agree. So your prophet says suckle. He didn't say to him, give him your milk.
Can I mention what's mentioned in Debat?
Okay.
He says, Sahla would pour her breast milk into a utensil each day for 5 continuous days, and Salim would drink from it. He did not directly drink from the breast of Sahla, as he is not permitted to expose one's aura in front of a non-mahram adult, let alone have him sucked. And this actually consensus with all the scholars. Like it could be mentioned.
So now we should not follow what Muhammad said, because what Muhammad said is blind and it's deceiving. So we have to follow what someone who wrote a book 1,000 years after explain what Muhammad said. And Aisha, the poor woman,
Yep.
she was practicing what is wrong because her prophet, her husband, did not explain to her. But the guy who came 1,000 years after, he can explain better to Aisha. And he understands Islam better
we have
than...
principles.
Huh?
We have usul in it. Whenever we analyze hadith, we have principles. If
Okay.
it goes against certain principles, we reject the report or we analyze it in a different way. So when it comes to this report, the apparent meaning may
Okay.
seem
Well,
like it's indicating that
I have
then we don't take that.
I have a surprise for you. Read for me this hadith. And now let us see how you will say this is weak. You know, the game of weak and strong, you know.
Is it on the same topic?
Yeah.
Is it on the same topic?
It's about breastfeeding for adult. Exactly. Read it for us. I will put it in the screen and I will post it in the chat for people. Read the hadith for us.
So it says, Salama said to Aisha, a young boy who's at the threshold of puberty comes to you. I, however, do not like that he should come to me. Whereupon Aisha said, don't you see in Allah's Messenger, also my mother for you? He also said, the wife of Abu Hudayfa said, Messenger of Allah, Salim comes to me, and now he's a grown-up person, and there is something that rankles in the mind of Abu Hudayfa about him. Whereupon Allah's Messenger said, suckle him. So what's the issue? This is the same thing that's mentioned about Salim. That I've already explained.
But, okay, so Aisha was practicing. You said, no, Aisha should not do.
I said she had a different opinion.
No, you said she did not do that. Aisha, you remember when I told you why the Salama, she is saying to Aisha that, obviously because she is practicing that, she said no. You said that. You said no, she was not doing that. The hadith here confirmed that Aisha is telling the Muslim women, including the wives of Muhammad, that we should follow the steps of the Prophet. He ordered these women to do such a thing if somebody want to enter upon her. Correct? So Aisha, she's going around telling the wives of Muhammad, you should practice this because we should follow the steps of Muhammad, the messenger of Allah. Correct? Does it say that?
Yeah, so...
Okay. Is that a da'if hadith?
No, it's a Sahih hadith.
Okay. So now Aisha, she is the wife of Muhammad, and she was doing that, and her husband did not say to her, don't do it.
Yeah, like I said, she did have a different opinion. I never come across
No. This is not the question. This is not the topic now. She is doing that. She is doing that. She is speaking of that, and Muhammad is not correcting her. And then you get me a book of somebody written a book 1,000 years after, saying that it should not be this way because this is against Islam. So Aisha, first-hand witness of Islam. Half of your religion is coming from Aisha. Even your prophet says, نصف دينكم من Aisha. Take your half of your religion from Aisha. So now Aisha is giving you half of your religion and you reject.
Which hadith is that?
Here we go. Let us show you.
Half of the religion. The prophet said this.
Okay. You never heard of it before?
I know, I never come across it. Sounds interesting.
Very interesting. Just to show you here how Muslims, when they see something shameful in their religion, suddenly they dump Aisha, and Aisha, she is not a trustworthy person. When they want, she is trustworthy.
She is trustworthy.
Oh,
she is trustworthy.
No, you said you have. You see, you are trying to be polite and say she have.
Errors.
You know, you are trying to be polite, saying that this is her opinion. But this is not about opinion. This is religion, my friend. You cannot say this is opinion because she is saying, I'm following the step of the Prophet. Here we go. Here it says.
Yeah, it's her ijtihad. It's her ijtihad that this can be done to, like she thought this was general. But like I mentioned, it's not direct contact. It'll be haram to do direct contact. I've already mentioned this. So it's irrelevant if you have that opinion or not.
Oh, okay. So it's irrelevant to do that such contact. Why it was relevant for the women? Her name is Sahla bint Suhail.
I'm saying there's no direct contact.
Where do you get this from? Do you have a proof? No, this is not a proof. This is a guy. He is ashamed. Like Mimi Hijab, he says to a Muslim sheikh, "Can I suck your wife tits?" Because he feels ashamed of it. So now I'm asking you, when Muhammad Hijab was saying that to the Muslim sheikh, and the Muslim sheikh insists that this is about suckling for the breast, and Mimi Hijab, he said to him, can I suck your wife's tits? Why the sheikh, he did not say this is not accepted in Islam? Why he is saying this is what it is? Why you Muslim do not have one religion? Do you Muslim have one religion or not? Why the sheikh, who is this Mimi Hijab, is answering him? Why he is saying no, this is what the Prophet said. And I can show you right now a video by the one who teach hadith, the dean of hadith in Al-Azhar University, saying this is suckling, it's about suckling.
Okay, let me explain. What Muhammad Hijab was talking about was Albani's opinion. So he was talking about how it explicitly.
Okay, hold on. Did you say Al-Albani opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, is Al-Albani one of your big sheikhs?
He's a Salafi scholar.
Okay, no problem. But is he a big sheikh or he is a potato?
I don't recognize him as a big sheikh.
Okay, so but why this guy Al-Albani is saying you can suck the wife, anyone, like your neighbor wife boobs? Why is he saying that? How he got Islam wrong? Why this religion is so confusing? So each one of you, he tried to make his own understanding and own. It's very simple. Supposedly, your Prophet told the Muslim.
He went. For example, Albani, he's been refuted by many people anyways on his gradings on hadith.
Okay, Albani himself, he refuted many too, you know, so you are saying to me, anything is not suitable, we don't accept. Anything is embarrassment, is that accept. Let us go back to the...
anything that goes...
Okay, hold on. Let us go back to the hadith which you mentioned about Muhammad. He ordered the woman to give her breast to a stranger. He is adult. Okay. Do you have a proof that she had milk?
Pardon?
Do you have a proof that this woman, Sahla bint Suhail, she have milk in her breast?
The narration itself mentions this.
Where it says, show me.
It mentions that she suckled him and then the disgust of Abu Hudayfa.
It says she suckled him. Does it say that he drank milk?
Obviously, if he's going to be suckling, that's what's going to happen.
No, men, when they have sex with women, they suckle the nipples of women. Excuse my language. Well, there's no milk.
Like I said, there's nothing sexual about this.
Okay, hold on.
Becomes the mahram.
But this is about sexual. This is a guy who is, the husband is jealous because there's a man is in the house. So it's about sexual. So your Prophet supposedly by doing that, he will stop the sexuality. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. So it's anti.
Okay, but isn't it sexual? Isn't it sexual to give women a breast to a stranger?
Like I said, she's not giving the breast.
Where did you get this from? You failed to show me.
I gave you a reference.
No, you did not. No, you gave me a book written, long time ago. I have books too. So can you give? So I can show you Al-Albani. So you are the one who mentioned Al-Albani. I agree with it. Okay. So Al-Albani is a scholar
Albani
too.
is a recent scholar.
My friend, all of them they are recent compared to my friend. All of them they are recent scholars compared to Muhammad. As example, Ibn Kathir came 800 years after your Prophet. So he's a recent scholar. He's not an old scholar. He's not from the time of Muhammad. So how come you take him? So if you don't accept recent scholars, then you don't accept all the recent scholars, including the one you mentioned. All of them, they are not from the time of Muhammad. That will make them recent scholars.
Okay, so now
let me respond to you. So you are saying to me, there is no proof of what you are saying. What we have is, hadith is confirmed to be Hasan or good, that it is, yes, that the Prophet, he received verses of a breast feeding for adult. And you are saying to me, the hadith about the goat ate it is not true, but there's no proof of that. Muslims are ashamed of it, but they cannot, defeat it because simply it's an opinion.
Okay, can I respond?
Okay, go ahead.
So Albani's opinion is rejected because it's regarded as like a singular or shad opinion. So it's something that goes against that consensus. So that's the reason his opinion would be rejected. I've mentioned already, like the Muhaddith Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, he's also concluded this based on the narration of Tabaqat ibn Sa'd.
Do you accept Ibn Hajar?
Yeah, I've accepted him, yeah.
So if I show you now something he said, you will say I accept?
So you went on a different topic? Are you not gonna
No, just to show the hypocrisy.
It looks like you're running away.
No, you are running away. Do you accept him as a scholar, whatever he say, you accept him, or only in that line?
Well, show me what he said.
No. Do you accept him, whatever he say? I want your promise.
We have to analyze each report.
See, here you see the hypocrisy. So he is a scholar when they want, he is a dummy when they want. So even the scholar you mentioned to me, you don't want him no more. Same for all of them. So do you accept them or you don't accept them? You don't. Do you accept Ibn Kathir? Do you accept Ibn Kathir? Do you accept Ibn Kathir?
Let me finish. When it comes to Ibn Hajar, when it comes to grading, he's an expert in grading. So if you want to show me a grading that Ibn Hajar is doing a grading on, I'll accept the grading on.
No, if I show you something, opinion can be rejected. Okay, his opinion can be rejected, but isn't it his grading is opinion too?
No, his grading is based on biographies, and he analyzes it.
No, his grading is based on opinion, because all of it is opinion. I say I don't agree with this because of this, because this is opinion. Someone else here has different opinion. Now listen. So you're a prophet. He comes with something which is unacceptable. A woman, she is grown woman, asking her to give her breast to adult man. You said it is not direct contact, which is very funny to say because no proof of it, because the word in Arabic is suckle. No, you gave me no proof. The word in Arabic is suckle, and suckle you have to suck.
If you don't accept the proof, that's your choice.
No, it's not about me. Even your scholar don't accept it because it says suckle him, does not say drink her milk. The word is suckle, and you agreed, correct?
I told you how it was done. How is the suckling?
No. Okay, can you show me hadith about how they do it?
I've told you already.
No. Show me where hadith says that the woman, she used to take milk from her breast, put it in a cup, and give it to the man.
I gave you references.
No, you did not give me. No, you did not give me. No. What you gave me, it doesn't say what you are saying. It says that obviously it is not about suckling. It is about not direct contact, correct? But there's no proof. Do you have any story of a woman, or this woman, Sahla bint Suhail specifically, that she put milk in a cup and she gave it to the man?
Yes, in Ahli volume 4.
No, yeah, okay, give me the link. Give me the link. I will post it on the screen. Everybody will laugh.
I'm giving the reference. You can find it yourself.
No. You give me the link because I want to put it on the screen.
I'll give you the reference, and then you find it if you want to.
Okay, why you cannot give me the link?
I have a scholarly site where I've taken this information from.
What?
I've taken this information from a scholarly site.
No problem. Can you give me the link? You just said you just said site.
The link to that.
You just said site.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the site.
Yeah. I'll give you 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, I've got the site. I'm just going to copy and paste it.
Post the link for me, please, in Skype.
Okay, so I think I mentioned enough what I needed to mention on the topic. You can check it out. So I'm going to, inshallah, head out.
All right. You know, because the point, we want to show it to everybody so they can see what we are talking about. All right. Okay, I'm going to put the link in the front of everyone. Give me a second. All right. Okay, or it says what you just said. That she did take milk and put it in a cup. The hadith you gave me in front of you, it says suckle him. This is your website, correct? It says literally suckle him. Are you there? Hello? Call ended.
Hello.
The website you gave me, it confirmed what I said. It says here, I have suckled him. Read it. This is the website you gave me. Okay. I have suckled.
I'm aware.
Does it say I have suckled him?
Yeah, you scroll down. If you scroll down.
Okay. No, but does it, my friend, okay, no problem. Does it say I have suckled him?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So why she is saying I have suckled him when it's not suckling?
That wording was used, however, what was meant by it was.
Okay, so the word was used. Okay, now where? Okay, if we scroll down, where it says that she, where is the story? Where the reference that she put milk in a cup? Where it says that?
Look, search the word tabaqat, you'll find it.
Oh, here we go. Tabaqat. No, because you need to the word tabaqat. They can type it different way. Everyone tabaqat. Let's see. Tabaqat.
Shall I take a screenshot? Or?
Here we go. It's narrated in Ibn Sa'd elsewhere that Sahla would pour her breast. Okay, but where he got this from?
There you go.
So, but this is what he's saying. He's a liar unless he prove it. Do you have reference that she did that?
Look at the end.
Listen.
Hajar,
no problem, my friend. Ibn Hajar, Ibn Potato, Ibn Tomato, no problem. Where they got this from? Where they got this from?
It tells you there what book it is.
No, give me the hadith. It have to be a hadith. Because they themselves, they have to get it from somewhere. So you say to me, someone he said...
That is a hadith.
Where is the hadith? Give me the hadith.
What are you talking about?
Where is the hadith?
It says narrated in the Tabaqat of Ibn Sa'd.
But this is the book written now. This is not the hadith. This is not the hadith. This is his book. This is what he said.
That's the narration.
No, this is what he said. He said that. This is what he said, Ibn Sa'd.
It was narrated by Ibn Sa'd in his book.
Exactly.
And the narration's there.
But this guy was not there, and he is not from them, and he was not exist in the time of Muhammad, and he came hundreds of years after. So now I wrote a book, it says, it's narrated by Christian Prince. I mean, come on, but Christian Prince, he was not in the time of Muhammad, he came hundreds of years after. So when he come with such a knowledge, he got it from where?
I don't know, I have to go to the
See, here we go. So look what happened to you. We show you the original reference says suckle him. Even in the same page it says I suckled him. And you don't want to accept the word suckling to be suckling because it's very embarrassing. And now you want to accept a person who wrote a book 1,000 years after saying, she said suckle him, but obviously this is going to be true.
Not true. I just checked. Ibn Sa'd is from 230 after Hijr. He
My
died
friend, even if you see, you Muslims, you have a lot of hypocrisy. You say that the book of John written 60 years after Jesus, and you don't accept it because it's written 60 years after Jesus. But the book speak about Jesus 600 years after by Muhammad, you accept. And now you are saying to me,
are you going to talk about the Bible?
Now you are saying to me, hold on, no, we don't talk about that. Just to show you the hypocrisy. You said how many years after this guy? You said how many years after the guy you mentioned? How many years after?
The Bible will contradict.
No. How many years after he came?
He was born in 168 after.
Okay, but isn't Al-Bukhari is after?
Yeah, Bukhari.
So how do you accept him?
What do you mean?
Al-Bukhari is a person came 200 years after Muhammad. How you accept him to be Sahih?
Why you jump into a different topic of hadith?
We are not a different topic. The hadith says suckle him. You failed to give me a proof that he did not order her to suckle. The hadith, I said, suckle him, and she said, I suckled him. She did not say, I pour some milk in a dish and I gave him a drink. Why you are lying?
I gave you the reference and the guide.
No, this is not what happened. This is not what happened. This is a guy is saying that. Do he have reference for what happened?
He's mentioned the narration. Ibn Hajar, he's a
but this is a scholar who is giving his opinion. So now listen to this. Okay, listen to this.
I've finished. I've explained.
No, okay, listen. Okay, now the woman. Okay, no, hold on. The woman, I will go with you just for the sake of fun. The woman, she gave the guy a milk in a cup. The man, he drank the cup of milk. What happened?
Became mahram.
If I show you a fatwa, it says that you can marry a woman even if you suckle her milk As long you are not doing that when you are a child, what you will do?
So what? Okay, let me explain this. Do you want me to explain it or no?
No, I want you to answer me. Is it true that this is one?
Yeah, I am
that will
going to
not
answer.
forbid?
I'm saying, are you going to give me time?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this case, what they're talking about is it was the case of Salim. They're saying it's specific for Salim, so he becomes a mahram. But when it comes to anyone else, even if you drink the milk, they don't become mahram.
Look at this religion. Allah, He created a rule.
This religion's got plenty.
This is the religion.
This religion got plenty of details.
Created a rule. Allah, He created a rule only for one woman. Only that man will be forbidden for her. The rest of men, no. That means this is hypocrisy. That means this milk can do nothing. Hold on. So you are saying to me now that having milk from a woman in the time when you are old, that will not change the fact that still you can sleep with her, correct?
When it comes that particular rule is no longer applicable.
How come?
It's been abrogated.
Where?
I've already told you the wives of the Prophet mentioned this.
Where? No, you just said it's abrogated.
Did you hear what I said?
No, you just said it's abrogated. Where?
Did you hear what I said?
I heard. You are the one who said. You are the one who said it's abrogated. So it have to be in the Quran. Show me the verses which abrogating this rule.
Abrogation doesn't necessarily need to be in the Quran. It can be also in a hadith.
Okay, so guys, did you hear this? Did you hear this? The Muslim, they don't follow the Quran because the Quran is not the book of guidance. It is in the hadith. Show me the hadith.
Did you? Oh my days! Look in the reference. I sent you the link.
No. Give me the hadith. Show me the hadith. It's abrogating the hadith. You said that this is abrogated. It's you who said the word abrogated, not me. Show me.
I've already told you.
No. Where is the hadith? Where is the hadith? It's abrogating this hadith.
In the hadith, it says it was only the wives have said it's only for Salim.
My friend, you just said it's abrogated. The wives of Muhammad. Okay, are you Muslim? You follow Muhammad or his wives?
We follow the companions. So if there's a consensus on a matter,
follow the companion. What the wives are companions. That's wonderful. So Aisha, she is one of the companions, and she is the most important companion. So how come you don't want Aisha no more? At the same time, my friend, you said to me it's abrogated, so it have to be abrogated by your prophet. Show me the hadith. It cannot be abrogated by the companion, correct? It have to be abrogated by.
Okay, so I'm gonna go now. I've explained what I need to explain. Take care.
Do you have the hadith where it's abrogated? Where is going? Guys, did he say abrogate? And he hang up. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. May the Lord bless you. Please download the video immediately after we finish. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and we will see you soon again. Thank you. Take care.